What's good, everybody? It's your boy Everton. So today we're talking about Mint Mobile. I've been with the company for 4 years now. Man, time is absolutely flying. But I definitely want to talk about the call quality, data performance, customer service, and a couple other features that they have. Also, there's a couple annoyances that get on my nerves that they still don't address, and it may have impacted my decision when I signed up. So I definitely want to talk about that, but let's go ahead and get into it. And just a heads up, my referral link is in the description. If you do want to sign up for Mint Mobile, click on that link and you can save some money on your renewal. Let's go ahead and get started. So what is Mint Mobile? Mint Mobile is a prepaid carrier that is owned and runs on T-Mobile's infrastructure. The unique thing about Mint Mobile is that they do offer plans in bulk, so you can buy anywhere from 3 months all the way up until 12 months. That's actually a little bit different from other carriers that allow you to buy plans month to month. But I've seen other companies now starting to offer plans at an annual rate with a slight discount. So it looks like Mint Mobile was the pioneer in that. So you can thank Mint Mobile for that. So I want to start off with call quality because I've seen a lot of improvement with that. Before I would have called Mint Mobile or considered them maybe like a B company when it comes to call performance. Within the last year, I've seen a lot of improvement. I've been living in San Antonio for the last 4 years, and San Antonio, Texas has some, trouble areas where I typically would have some issues with calls. Not that any calls would drop, but I'd have issues hearing, and it would like break up and get a little bit staticky. Now those issues have been removed, and the service has really improved in that manner. I'm really happy with that. I really don't have any problem issues. I do travel from Texas to Florida, sometimes Jersey. Mint Mobile also does offer Wi-Fi calling, so that if you're in an area that does not have any Mint Mobile service at all, and you have that, you can actually turn on Wi-Fi calling, connect to the Wi-Fi, and that will actually give you service. It saved me maybe like once or twice over the few years that I've had it, where I'm in a hotel or something like that, and the service isn't that great in that area. But for the most part, have had service all the time without issue. Now talking about the data performance, because I'm not gonna lie, that's mostly what I use my phone for, or I use it more than the calling service. And data performance is really good. Now Mint Mobile does offer different allotments of data. That's kind of the differentiator with their plans. They don't have a truly unlimited plan. I'm just gonna get that out the way right now. So if you're looking for something where you can use, I'd say like 120 gigabytes a month, you really don't have that option, but they do provide very good speed. Since Mint Mobile does utilize T-Mobile's infrastructure, they have access to everything from LTE all the way up to 5G mid-band. So they don't have access to millimeter wave, but in my opinion, that isn't really ready for prime time yet. It's getting better, but you can get really fast speeds. I've gotten up to about 800 to 900 megabits per second down, slightly slower upload speeds, but it's very fast for everything that you could do on a actual phone network. One thing I like about this service is that it really exists 99% of the places that I go. It doesn't have any challenges with tall buildings or anything like that. There are other carriers that I use that sometimes can struggle with tall buildings, or, if the visibility to the tower isn't the greatest, if there's a lot of infrastructure in between you. So I am happy with that. The one golden thing about this service that always seems to come in clutch is that, well, when you're inside of like a building that has a really challenging infrastructure, a lot of concrete walls around you, like my job, I can only really rely on Mint Mobile to get good service. It's just great. Also, they have been expanding the network. Personally, my daughter's mom's house, when I go to pick her up, it doesn't have any service over there, or it didn't, I should say. Now I get full 5G. I was playing a YouTube video while I was like waiting to pick her up from the bus stop, which is in that same area. So yeah, the data performance has been really good, and the network is continuing to grow, and they're continuing to fix problematic areas. Now, when it comes to customer service, Mint Mobile does have good customer service. I haven't had to contact customer service for any real issue in 3 years. The service is kind of simple and the plan just works. It's just one of those things that I'm happy about. And my motto is, hey, if the plan works and I don't have to call customer service, that is the best customer service. Whenever I have had to call customer service in the past, they're very pleasant. They have this mentality where they're trying to please the customer. So they're always pleasant, polite. They're really solution oriented. But if I had one critique, is that they rely on the fact that they are prepaid and they offer you your money back a lot. Sometimes I don't want my money back. What I do want is a solution. Yeah, so they'll say, hey, oh, well, we'll give you your money back if we can't solve the problem. Nope, I want a solution, not my money back. I want the service. One of the perks of having the service is that, well, everything is really simple. I mean, there's a cell phone plan, so I don't want to get too technical about it. And their app makes handling and managing your account very well and very easy. They have the dashboard that tells you about how much data that you have used, how much hotspot you have left, basically everything that you need to know about your plan, the renewal, if you need to go out of state, or anything that you need to know about the plan can actually be managed through the app itself. It's really clean, very modern, and they have a few security measures. Like I use a VPN a lot, and it always, when I try to log in with the VPN is connected, it does send me like, hey, a text message saying, hey, is this really you trying to log in? Which I really like when it comes to security. Feeling secure and that my account or my number won't be stolen. There are implications with that. I like to focus on having a secure network. So there are a couple things that do bother me. One is kind of like a unique situation that people can run into, but the other one is really a constant. And one of them that's a constant is that they don't offer priority data on any of their plans. Now, priority data basically means that the network performance won't get restricted or deprioritized whenever there is network congestion. You know, that's a big deal for me in my area that I live in because, well, I do go to places that have a lot of traffic, have a lot of like foot traffic, and sometimes a lot of people are using the network and you can notice the slowdown in performance. It has gotten a lot better as they've improved their network, so it's not as bad as it used to be, but you know, I still would like to be able to do the things that I am used to doing. When I'm waiting in the drive-through line, I'll start to notice that the resolution on my videos will be a little bit down and things like that, or a little bit slow. So that is something that I hope that they at least make available for even their unlimited plan. I get it on the slower plan, but the unlimited plan really needs to be able to have some form of priority data, in my opinion. Secondly, my dad recently went to Canada and he has Mint Mobile. My mom and my dad, both parents, have Mint Mobile. Included in that plan is the ability to talk in Canada. And my dad flew to Canada and I could not call him. It would immediately go to voicemail and he was unable to call me back. He was up there for about, I think about a week or so, and it didn't start working until the third day. So we were actually using WhatsApp to be able to contact each other and things like that. This really needs to get addressed because at the end of the day, it just took way too long to register that he was in Canada and his service should work. There was nothing that he did to call customer care. It just started working on the third day afterward. But aside from those two issues, I have really great service. Call quality is really clear and the data is available almost everywhere. It's kind of like my ace in the hole whenever I have a difficult scenario. I can pull out my Mint Mobile device and definitely be able to get data performance that is actually usable. I like the fact that they do have a lot of options where you can basically go as low as you want to kind of fit your budget. And if you need something with a lot more data, they have you covered there as well. And also the app is just so clean. So I definitely like the service. And just a reminder that if you do want to sign up for Mint Mobile, my referral code is in the description. If you do want to sign up for Mint Mobile, definitely click on that link. That way you can definitely save some money. I didn't do that when I was signing up and I could save myself some bread a little bit. So yeah. But anyway, guys, until next time, my name's Everton and I do videos Everton's way. Peace.